One size fits all is such a misleading proverb. We all know that we consume differently in terms of clothing, footwear, our diets are different. So is the case with our books. I always struggle to pick up the right kind of book for myself. I'm not really open to all kind of genre. Over the years I have realized that there are certain genre which really piques my interest. The other genre are not so much. I really treasure all kind of books as good piece of literature, but not all are really meant for me. So I thought that I will curate a few books for my readers because you can make your own pick. All are fiction. Let me just set the context for each of the book for you to understand what exactly will be the content of this book. The first book talks about India going through a political turmoil, the time of independence. The story is set in one of the village of Maharashtra where a woman called Mithali constantly fought with the patriarchal society to rise above her community. She graduated and went to the college for the first time in her family and took her sister to Bombay, where she finds herself getting extremely involved in the cause of independence. So this is a book where she constantly fights with her personal commitment to the family and to her inner urge to serve a greater cause. The second book is about a guy called Azhar who is very average looking and unlucky in terms of love. He had a recent fight with one of his friend and a fallout, after which he went through a depression and loneliness, which really pushed him to the web of social media, where he thought that he found his love. He met a woman called Zahra, but without physically meeting her, he falls head over heels for her. Later, he discovers that she had a secret which he was not aware of. What will happen once he gets to know about the secret? Very gripping story, indeed worth picking. The third book talks about two people who fall in love with each other coming from different backgrounds. One is a Hindu and the other one is Muslim. They are caught in a romance, but at a time when India was going through partition, torn between the duty and their obligation towards family, they found themselves constantly getting drifted away from each other. What happens to these lovebirds is what you're going to find out after you read this book. The fourth book talks about three generations of mothers and daughters, or three women, Savitri, Bela and Tara. Savitri finds herself in an impoverished society in Bengal, in rural Bengal, and in order to escape her poverty, she falls in the trap of a cunning woman and soon finds herself in an unescapable situation. Years later, her daughter, haunted by the past of her mother, runs away from India with a political refugee and soon finds herself in a place where her goal and her reality doesn't match. When her marriage crumbles, she passes on to her daughter from her experience some values which will always stay with her daughter. The value of indelible loyalty, commitment, and finding source of strength from each other. The fifth book is about a boy who is a slave in a brothel in a Spanish city in a post-pagan Rome. The boy's name is Sparrow and he plays a protagonist. Very gripping, honest and vivid. Like, follow and share The Ninth Bond. Now I'm also on YouTube. Subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon and subscribe.